3, I'm Jill Inabo.
I'm Viviana Garcia.
I'm Leah Garcia.
I'm Erica Gonzalez.
Matt English.
I'm Darren English.
And I'm Brett Garrett.
And we research Stonebridge Chiropractic. Stonebridge Chiropractic is located in the Colony and it's operated and owned by Dr. Andrew Oteo, who's a Parker alumni. Their mission is to provide members of their community with high-quality, affordable health care in a comfortable and uplifting environment. Their patient base is injury recovery, sports therapy, and overall family health. The adjustment is the foundation of patient care, but he also emphasizes the active rehab in order to achieve quicker and more sustainable progress. His journeys included lots of trial and error, but overcoming these challenges is what made him the successful chiropractor that he is today. Their office includes 4 employees, including an office coordinator, a rehab assistant, a marketing assistant, and an independently contracted chiropractor who fills in when needed. Dr. Andrew Oteo had 25 new patients in his first month and 39 new patients in his second month. So they're growing really quickly, which is great because he originally planned for the growth and bought a building that has extra rooms for expansion.
So whenever we met with Dr. Oteo, he discussed his business plan with us, and he told us that it took him approximately a year to put this 40-page document together, and it basically outlined the details of his practice. Now, whenever he went and presented this plan to the banks, he went to 9 different banks, and they all rejected him and deemed him a high risk due to his student loans. So what he ended up doing, he was looking for a practice to purchase, and he found a family that was selling a chiropractor's practice that had passed away. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to purchase it through the banks because obviously he'd been rejected, but through his connections, he had found a private investor. Now, the positive of this, of course, was by having this private investor, he was 100% the owner of his business, or of the practice. Dr. Oteo was. The negative side of it is because he was rejected by the banks, this private investor charged him a higher interest rate than he would have compared to the banks. Now, the whole point of this is that Dr. Oteo just wanted to let us know that we really need to explore all of our financial options that are available to us in purchasing a chiropractic office or business. Now, one of the other things that Dr. Oteo mentioned was purchasing our equipment. He said, do not be afraid of looking at other chiropractors that have gone out of business or that are upgrading their equipment and purchase their equipment for huge discounts. He said he had purchased a lot of his equipment this way and had even saved some of it in storage until he was ready for it. The last thing that we looked at was the location of his business. His building was on a very busy highway with lots of construction. The deterrent to this is it's hard to get to. The roads were pretty rough and it could take a little bit longer to get there while this construction is going on. The positive side of this is that it's on a very busy 2-lane highway, and this will be a 6-lane highway, so there are lots of potential patients once this is completed.
No matter what you do, you want to make sure you have your own niche so you can focus on that specific group for your chiropractic business. With Stonebridge, he focuses on the sports aspect of it, but although most of his patients happen to be athletes, not all of them were. So he sees a range from young babies to older adults, everyone in between. But he treats everyone like an athlete because he believes that everyone should have wellness as the end goal for chiropractic.
So Dr. Oteo spoke with us about utilizing social media and prizes.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Oteo over here at Stonebridge Chiropractic. I just want to take a moment to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving. Y'all know that we like to have fun over here at the practice, so we started our holiday extravaganza at the office.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
So what that means is when you come in, you're going to have the opportunity to win one of 4 prizes. The first one is a Ninja Blender Pro. The second one is a Fitbit Charge HR. We also have a Kindle Fire HD 8 that we're giving away. Whoa! And last but not least, we are also excited to give away a $100 Target gift card. Beyond all the fun prizes that we're giving away right now this holiday season, there is absolutely no charge for you to refer in your friends, family members, and coworkers for a one-on-one consultation, examination, and x-ray. And if there's something that we can help them with, we'd love to be able to offer that opportunity to them as well.
He uses social media to help expand the office name while allowing his patients to leave testimonials. He uses this as a way to encourage his patients to leave testimonials. This keeps patients talking, improves communication, and it's a great source for referrals.
Analysis portion of our business project, we touched bases with Dr. Otel about trading services and how beneficial that was. He mentioned that in the beginning he had a patient who had a catering service, and the way Dr. Otel likes to do a lot of his marketing is through lunch and learns, so they traded services. She provided all of the food for his lunch and learns, and she got a credit for her treatments. And that was simply because her treatments she needed a lot of care. Therefore, they were going to be extremely expensive. After that, he then did touch bases on how he seeked out a small company like MyFit Foods. The MyFit Foods and other small companies such as those allot money for marketing. Therefore, he invited them to the lunch and learns, and he didn't have to pay for anything, and neither did the people that were attending the lunch and learns, and they got their marketing.
When it came to the conceptual design of his website, Dr. Oteo suggests to invest in a customized website. He acknowledges that the upfront cost is a little bit more pricey, but the monthly cost of having a generic website just doesn't give it the personal touch of what he was looking for in his office. And also with a customized website and the ability to publish testimonial videos, it provides potential patients insight into the practice and how well they were taken care of. His vision to open his own practice is still a work in progress, even though he's been as successful as he has been. He commented that when he found the space he is in currently, it was an old chiropractic office whose owner recently passed away. With this in mind, he had to do quite a bit of remodeling in the space. One issue was reconstructing the x-ray room that was not surrounded in lead walling. The plus side, the office came with the x-ray machine, so less money was spent there. And Dr. Oteo had some walls reworked to make the appropriate rooms how he wanted. And he plans on making more changes sometime within the year.
Dr. Oteo is very successful in his current practice, but as with all practices, there's always room for new growth. One recommendation that we have is that he hire a bilingual employee, so this employee would be able to reach out to other Hispanic populations within the DFW area. In DFW itself, there's over 500,000 Hispanic Latino populations. Another recommendation that we have is that he hire a lactation consultant or a midwife to have a night set aside to see patients, since he is also seeing pediatric kids as well as their moms. So this would be helpful to reach out to a new community as well. He has also hired a yoga instructor to help with facilitative services. So this employee would be helpful in rehab, stretching for those who have had trauma or any other injuries, and that would better help improve his practice as well. And another recommendation we have is to offer testimonials, post on Facebook, just to show that the chiropractic profession is helpful and can change your life as well. So these testimonials will help to bring in new patients and just other people who don't know about chiropractic, and to be able to reach out to them for the future.
With the title doctor, this means that you are, to your patients, an educator. You're there to teach people. For one of our recommendations, we recommended a lending library for his office that would provide nutrition, self-healing, neurology, or even children's textbooks that patients could check out and read on their own and then just bring them back. Seeing this in other offices has really helped with patient education and really understanding the chiropractic philosophy. Another recommendation we had was to have essential oil workshops, or someone in the office that could talk to patients about essential oils and any of the benefits. We noticed that because of all the extra space in his office, that he's bringing the functional medicine doctor and a massage therapist, that this person can be in there part-time and just give these lay lectures to the patients and give them another natural, holistic type approach in handling any self-care or self-healing abnormalities or conditions.